Well, I am busy getting my ass kicked. I just died. I'm back at Odin's Crag, huh? When I left here, I was a prisoner last time. Okay, so they don't have missions. You can, oh, I guess if you disembark, you can go visit the prison. That's funny. So I have a bunch of missions right now to hunt pirates of the No Look Here gang. These pirates are all around Colonia. They're in Pennsylvania. I don't know why it's called Pennsylvania. Um, I had a bunch of pirate hunting things that most of them stacked to some degree. I mean, some of these pirate groups are harder to kill than others. I showed up in one section and there were like 8 pirates working together as a team and they nuked me really quickly. I did not expect that because usually I just fight 2 or 3 at a time, and I'm pretty weak. I'm not a very good fighter yet. I'm using like the most kiddified version of weapons available, which are gimbaled laser cannons first. I think if I was better, I would be better at the railgun. That seems to be the premier weapon. First, to mute myself on YouTube. All right. So I'm hunting pirates in my downtime before I get my jump ships delivered to me because they're traveling via mail. And then when they get here, I'm going to start traveling back to the bubble. All right, so I'm a terribly mediocre space fighter at this point. I was using the railgun for a second and I ran out of ammo. Like, how bad with that thing must I be? Where's Pennsylvania in this list? Doesn't make it, huh? Gonna have to strategize. I mean, how would anyone? I mean, maybe that is a substantially faster ship. So what happened is I showed up and I basically had to fight 4 other Pythons and then like 4 other ships of another smaller type. Those Pythons all were decked with gimbaled laser weapons. They took down my shields very quickly. I mean, if that was very fast and fleet, could I dodge all those laser shots? I kind of doubt it. So maybe I need like the Federal or the Imperial cutter at that point. Just all firepower. Instant vape. So I would use the railguns and I was able to get some shots in, but I would run out of ammo just fighting one guy. And then it's not like the other guy exploded when I shot them. Kind of disappointed the railgun didn't pack more of a punch. Star system seems further than ever. Rutro. Okay, so I'm basically waiting. Okay, it didn't server disconnect. I thought at that point it definitely would. What does it say I'm supposed to do in Desert Row? Supposed to go to Pennsylvania. Yeah. But for some reason, Desert Rio was lit up. Yeah, nothing's finished. Oh, go to Clark Metallurgic Facility. Can't say I care enough to do that now. So once I started picking up missions to kill these pirates in the star system, I started picking up other missions that should hopefully overlap. So killing one pirate should accomplish the goals of more than one mission. But I think I overestimated my ability to fight some of these challenge level 8 enemies. Star systems are coming slower now. All right, I think to get warmed up, I'm gonna start with the easier kills. Go to some like mineral extraction sites with some low level or medium level enemies. Not get insta-vaped. How many times have I discovered Pennsylvania too? But I got vaporized the last time I showed up to an unidentified signal source. So some of these unidentified signal sources are substantially more challenging than others. I'm going to just roll the dice here, and hopefully there's not 8 of them, 9 of them again gathered up. This ship is not good at running away. Whoa, I'm going to overshoot that by quite a bit. This cockpit kind of reminds me of like the Tarzan shirts that was popular in women's fashion for a brief 5 minutes. But I guess it's just because I'm offset to the left. I could have a co-pilot over there. So in that sense, it also kind of reminds me of a B-wing with its asymmetrical distribution. What does a co-pilot do in a fighter? Oh, come on. Why am I behind these guys? Who? Dang it, I'm already under attack. Why aren't my lasers already deployed? All right. Okay, I think I bit off more than I can chew already. Need to follow that plan where I go to an extraction site. All right, I need a better plan. Those guys were as tough as I was. Chaos, competent scanning. How do I need an interdictor in order to knock these guys out? Alright, I don't think I'm good enough to like fight these mission level 3s if they have more than one Python. I was pretty much toasted by their gimbaled lasers. So yeah. Also, don't accelerate past the enemy when you arrive, please. Come on. Dang it. How is it his shield's not more damage than mine? Dang it. I am not good enough to fight these guys yet. Uh oh. Oh no, I'm going down. I am not doing very well right now. These ships that are equal to me. How did I not drop his shields faster than he dropped mine? How painful. And these low level guys are so much easier. Might I have to switch back to like railguns? I think I might. It doesn't feel like I was able to penetrate those shields. I mean, the reason I even started using the gimbal things is just had a hard time getting my shots in. I can tell this is going to be kind of hard. Defeating these higher level enemies. Yeah, I got to think about what I'm doing. Okay, so first off, let me just get some easy kills in. Where am I? I'm in Pennsylvania still. Where is this Taborn tackle? Where are some mineral sites? All right, we'll try this one. hope it's just a little bit easier than the threat level 3. Maybe I need to change my. This one's also threat level 3. Might need to address my armament. My armament's like pretty okay for really low level pirates. I guess it doesn't put out the DPS though enough to silence these higher level ones. Now it's the pythons and ships that are giving me trouble. If I had 6 railguns, I bet I could punch through a python pretty quickly, and the pythons are slow. The thing is that this higher level pirates flying slower, heavier ships might deserve different weapons than low level pirates flying faster ships that are smaller. So I hadn't really thought that yet. Might make them easier to hit, considering the Python is nowhere near as maneuverable, certainly as a fast ship. But I would myself be flying a Python so I can bring all the guns. Wonder what my power production's like. Why do I have a cargo hatch? Give myself a little more room. Maybe I picked the wrong one. Those look like smaller ships over there. Man, he's doing a lot of damage to me, and I'm not doing the same amount. If my shields are already offline. Okay, and look, they got like 8 enemies. I don't know if they'll make it out of this one. Dang it. I don't know how I got to that factor of 23. Outran that problem. Okay, so that's not going well for me. Holy cow. Somehow I killed 4 pirates before this. Boy, it's a lot easier when I fight them one at a time. I might have overestimated my goodness. I got to figure out how people actually do that. How do people go in and defeat like that many enemies all at once? At level 4. That's weird because I feel like that level 4, I've fought it before and not had like 8 enemies at once. Definitely feeling like I've bit off more than I could chew. Let's see what that level 4 looks like. I think I need to, when I hear or read high level players discussion about how to do combat, um, there's a lot of people talking about hitting targets that are 6 kilometers away using railguns. Um, I don't know how you do that. There's no sort of telescoping effect, but I guess it's possible if they're not maneuvering very much. Maybe at 6 kilometers, they don't think they have to. The railgun has a terribly slow lead time, making it a pretty challenging weapon to use. All right, I'm out of here. Oh my gosh. Already getting my ass kicked. Oh my gosh, a missile. Uh-oh. My throttle's up, buddy. I'm dead. Instant death. I think I need some friends. Johnny A. Good. Come on. Really? Can't you make it Johnny B. Good? That's freaking ridiculous. All right, I gotta change my weapons up. I'm getting killed by these high level or higher level fighters. Their their thing is that they have like 8 of them, right? All right, I got to go back to Kajira. They have 8, enemies, and so they present me with overwhelming firepower. So I think I got to try using the railgun. So I wouldn't mind finding like a low level mineral extraction area. I would need a warp interdictor to stop them. Let him stop me. And I felt like I was the law when I was fighting the low level enemies. Did not last. I think I need to get back to some planetary rings. Weird. I'm pretty sure Pennsylvania has like 8 planets. Something I don't know. I must have lost this nav data or something. What the hell is going on? How have I not mapped this? Been here many times. Price of death, huh? Just by looking for the gas giants. I'll drive around the gas giants and I'll discover all these moons that are around them. Okay, that's good enough. But now, let's go to Pennsylvania 5. Resource extraction. Get some nice easy kills because I got my ass kicked a lot. Let's exit. Dang it. He's taking fire from someone else? Did I read that right? The cops are here? Space cops. Backing me up. Uh-oh. Nice. Alright, heal up. It's nice following the cops around. I must have been close to a, oh, they're leaving. Heal my shields. Funny, my camera stops right there. Really wanted to get up close and personal. You know, that whole time I thought I had it. Super Cruise Assist. Oh, I love the rim of light around that gas giant. It's really beautiful. Not always easy to tell the distance to something from my radar. Someone's trying to rob me. I'd like to figure out who. Maybe this green. Does that mean they're trying to scan me? I don't see anyone though. Trying to shoot a mine. Come on. Death to the no-name gang. Certainly not worth as much. A lot of cops here. That makes it a lot easier. Aw, what was that? I missed it. Proxmines. Oh. All right, these guys are going down much more like popcorn snacks. A lot easier to fight than they are the next level. I fly by radar, but I don't really see what it's leading me towards. Oh, so these are just things floating in space that it doesn't know what I'm looking at. I don't have any whatever device it is that brings those things on board. Who's he shooting at? Would love to know who's scanning me. Yes. Extremely easy when other people take care of it for the most part. A great strategy. Well, I never had a chance to contribute to that one. Not too surprising. That guy was worth pennies. Always some gunfire going on. Trying to track it down by the gunfire. I have to admit, it's like the steep learning curve between these low level enemies and a high level enemy is really quite a bit. I haven't found like, I mean, the medium enemies are even quite a bit. I think largely because of numerical superiority right now. let's get out of here. Okay. I think I gotta retool myself if I'm gonna be able to take on those big number of enemies. Let's go see if I can. Because if it's not a very high threat level, I mean, I don't understand this entirely because I've taken down some of these higher threat levels before, but I didn't expect there to be so many enemies when I showed up. So threat level 2, let's see if I can tackle that, especially with my just gimbal lasers. Definitely am curious what kind of like punch does this machine have if it had all railguns, like class 3 railguns? Sounds like it could be really powerful. But if you have like a Eagle or a Sidewinder, cool. Stopped here in front of me. Well, that's the difference between a threat level 2 and a threat level 3, huh? How come these guys aren't already shooting me? Excellent. Stacking some numbers up now. This guy hasn't even turned to face me. Standing there like a punching bag. Yeah, so at threat level 2, they don't seem to work together. That makes it a lot easier. Alright. I think it's time to go to the next place. Go back to a resource extraction site, kill a few more pirates. Well, I'm not stacking them up right now, am I? There are a few missions that are overlapping. Let's pull all the way up and come at it from above. Oh, too fast, too fast. Too furious. Too fast, too furious. Come on. Yeah, that was gonna hurt. Not too bad. All right. Doesn't seem like any enemies came back here. I was just hoping some would respawn. Team of 3. Watch out. You know, I didn't think he was facing me. Uh-oh. Quit taking blows, man. Me too. My shields are almost offline. Ouch. I don't know who just exploded. That guy have some sort of armor? Why am I not doing more damage to his hull? Love to see it. Gotta heal my shields though. If you want to be particularly scavengery, you can just follow these authority ships around and see who it is they shoot at. You get some easy kills, picking up the remains they leave. Ran out of time before I could finish scanning him. I love it when my enemies have a ship with weak shields like that. Oh, I gained a promotion. Eating the small stings. Delicious. All right, let's follow these ships around for a second. You know, I've been thinking I want to learn how to fly without assist. What's going on? So I don't have a throttle anymore? Just a gas and a not gas? Feel a little confused on that. I wish it would tell me what all systems I'm like firing. Turn around. Ah, you really do just keep drifting in the way you're drifting. I guess that seems obvious to some people. This is a new way to fly for me. This feels pretty different. Gonna make that. Oh, where's the bottom? Didn't scrape it. Nice. Was that the deal? The thrusters are all or nothing? Alright, stop moving. Bottom scrape did not happen. Trying to stop myself.
Scan detected.
Who scanneth me? I would love to fight some low-level Cretan in my current state. Oh, those are the cops. Don't want to fight them. Might take me a while to get good at flying like this. Because there is a limit to how much this thing will accelerate. No! Ouch. Hey, at least I saw it coming. Let's see if I can stop my spinning.
Scan detected.
All right, pretty good.
Scan detected.
I have to admit, I don't know how to use the throttle anymore, like in its relationship to the, the blue bar. Guess I just keep gassing it until I get to the blue bar territory. I gotta find a planet I can fly around. Dang it.
Target destroyed.
Not gonna get credit for the ones I don't shoot at. Okay, I'm not getting any kills like this.
Flight assist on.
Where are those evil pirates? They're not so evil I can't beat them. Milk toast evil. Damn it, I had him earlier. Don't think this guy's gonna live very long. Yeah, got a shot off.
Friendship charge detected. Target shields online. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
All right, I got an idea for a second.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
I read something on Reddit about how to get good about flying without the assist on. And the way they suggested was to follow a spaceship. While it spins. Track its spin. Well, that's good enough for me to go to Kajira. I'll take out some more of these mission target 2s. Since they're pretty easy and they fall to my laser weapons pretty easily. Did not mean to have Super Cruise turn that off. Keep killing some low-level riffraff. But I think, okay, after I do whatever is here at mission target 2, go back to Kajira. Well, Kajira doesn't have the best space station for it. Well, they got several space stations, so I'll figure out which actually has prongs sticking out and is spinning enough, and then I'll go in and try to follow the spin. It's sort of the dull, tedious thing that might make you good at it. Wax on and wax off kind of energy. I wonder if maybe an ideal spaceship would make use of your feet to do the elevation. Hmm.
Mission objective detected. Scan detected.
No, get him out.
Scan detected. Target shields offline.
Yeah, they're not working together to defend him. They're making this a lot easier for me. Pretty hilarious in concept.
Scan detected.
Come on, Dick. Ah, you got his shields back up. Knock along.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Target shields offline.
Yeah, their failure to work together has been the key to my success. Threat level 2. That is a big difference between threat level 2 and 3, huh? And they don't seem to have gimbal lasers.
Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
All right, these are the sort of low-level low-lives I should have used or turned off flight assist. Let's see how well I can do. Let's see if I can find another situation like that.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Try to find some low-level threats for me to pick on. This time, though, without flight assist. What? Thank you, Super Cruise. I was aimed above it on purpose. But I overshoot it by some vast amount. All right, soon. I will try this fight. These are some weak enemies, and I'm not a great combat pilot. I think the fact that I use gimbal laser weapons suggests that I'm not skilled enough. If I was more skilled, I'd use the railguns. But I'm going to try learning to fight without flight assist on. Which I think once you actually know how to use it without flight assist, you become a much better pilot. At least it's more fun a little bit. It's a little more crazy to fly around.
Flight assist off. Scan detected.
At least my lasers ain't gimbaled. Am I going backwards? What's going on? Taking a lot of damage. Not as much as him, but it is not oh my gosh. Almost random.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Who shot me? Help me understand. Am I going this way? Did the other characters flee? Okay, I have no idea what's going on. That other guy leave? Am I going in reverse this whole time?
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
I do not understand how I ended up with a negative speed score. I would think it would take a while to go all the way back to 0.
3, 2, 1.
I think I need to use my shortcuts a little bit to make sure my speed actually goes to max. Hit V. I might be fleeing the scene. I could. I saw a couple of ships take off in hyperspace from here, leaving. Recharge my system while I have the chance. throttle down. Let myself get caught so I can shoot whoever did this.
Flight assist off. Under attack.
I let his shield fully recharge, didn't I? Seriously cannot tell what's going on with my speedometer. Alright, cops are here. They're gonna help. What, is he running away? He interdicted me and he ran away.
Frameshift drive charging.
Someone shooting at me? Come on, get the shot off.
Target destroyed.
Did it fail because someone else shot him? The cop shot him before I could. Oh, but I led him into his assassination. Come on. He's dead, still largely because of my actions. Don't I deserve, like, brownie points? Punks.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
No, I thought my throttle was up. I don't understand. Am I tripping? V. V is max throttle.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, the real proof definitely going to come from me flying on planet surfaces, which are much less even, and regular than outer space is. I certainly don't feel like I'm a better pilot right away, playing without flight assist. I feel very confused by my throttle. Dang it. Wrong combination of buttons. This crazy way the time just sort of slows down. 7 seconds away for more than 7 seconds. It's sort of like a basketball game in the last 2 minutes. Doing okay against these low-level characters. I certainly don't feel like I'll have an advantage against the level 3, 4 threats that work together as a team better. He's gonna get his shields back. Yeah. Ah, perfect.
Destroyed.
Dang it, those guys leave. Feels like a really long time for me to be traveling in this direction and not pick this stuff up on radar yet. All white objects, collectibles, not really any enemies. That's disappointing.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
So has my throttle been in reverse the whole time? I don't understand how this happens. I wish I could have the throttle, but everything else be different. Look, I don't care about what I'm aimed at. Never do.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is my trajectory, man.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, I'm gonna show up to this mission 2, this mission target threat 2, do some work there, and then I think I'll sign off. Killed a lot of pirates today. Not just with this mission set, but with mission sets earlier. And I got to figure out new strategies for dealing with the higher level threats because I got my ass kicked dealing with those enemies. Won't let me get any closer than this. It's too bad.
Flight assist off. Scan detected. Scan detected.
I carry guns. So many guns.
Target destroyed. Under attack. Scan detected.
So this one actually shoots back, huh? Here we go.
Target destroyed.
Do appreciate the gimbaled weapons for that sort of shoot behind you kind of effect. Does work even when you're not. Yeah, I still don't understand why my throttles always seems to be at negative or negative value. I have to figure that out. I don't know what happens to the other enemies when I show up upon them and kill just one. The other ones I don't think are running away, but I'm having trouble finding them again. All right, forget about it. All right. I am enjoying flying without my flight assist. I think I'm going to continue to do this until I'm really good at it. I think it takes some time to be good at it, so I'm going to probably fly in some not great ships, not run up my costs. I've also been doing some freight hauling, but basically I'm waiting like 2 or 3 more days until my spaceships get back from deep space and arrive here in Colonia area. And then from Colonia, I'll use one of my high jump range ships to travel back to the bubble. And then once I'm back in the bubble, I'm gonna start doing stuff to colonize and to build colonization highways, especially the mercs of Nikun, I think it is. They seem to be doing the most. And gonna get some colonies going. I might get a carrier. Um, Long term, I do want a carrier, but I think I want to keep my pocketbook really full for the colonies potentially. I've also heard that you can make a lot of money just shipping stuff to colonies or having a carrier and then using your carrier to ship stuff to colonies. Um, so I'm going to be participating in that stuff, but it's going to wait until my ships actually get to Kojira. Meantime, I'm not going to spend the night here in this area that has lots of enemies lurking around for me. Boy, did I get my butt kicked tackling these threat level 4 sort of enemies. I'll go spend the night in Desert Rio.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Ain't this the trajectory, man? All right. Took a little while. Felt like a needle on one of those uh, things where you can see the Earth's rotation, and the needle hangs from the ceiling and draws these really long circles. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Y'all have a good night.